Thank you all for your warm welcome. You may please be seated. Service is a spark to rekindle the spirit of democracy in an age of uncertainty. When it's all said and done, it comes down to three simple questions. What is right? What is wrong? And what are we going to do about it? In September 1994, these questions were heard by 20,000 Americans, eager for the chance to answer them. They were part in the inaugural class of AmeriCorps members, Americans who give their time to work on intensive service projects to address the critical needs of our country. Since these 20,000 idealists pledged to serve their country, over 500,000 people have joined them. Since 1994, AmeriCorps members have given over 600 million hours of service to communities and causes in our country.
The success of our work is measured by one simple question. Are people better off now, after we've started? This question is at the heart of a certain foundation, a foundation that's mission is to empower individuals and communities to take on our planet's most urgent challenges. This foundation has enabled 1.4 million people living with HIV and AIDS to receive life-saving treatment. This foundation has led a green initiative that saves energy in over 500 million square feet of real estate in 30 cities around the world. This foundation has brought together the leaders of our world, heads of state, charity leaders, CEOs, and prominent media figures, and have asked them to make commitments to action. In just 4 years, these commitments have been valued at $46 billion and have impacted the lives of more than 200 million people in 150 countries.
We cannot build our own future without helping others to build theirs. This was never more evident than it was on December 26, 2004, when one of the largest natural disasters in recorded history struck. The Indian Ocean tsunami resulted in the deaths of over 200,000 people and the displacement of nearly 1 million more. Billions of dollars of aid poured in as millions of people from around the world immediately reacted with the desire to help. However, when the time came to choose one person who would be the face of the reconstruction after the tsunami, to choose one person who would ensure that donors lived up to their commitments, to choose one person who would ensure that everyone around the world knew that there were people in need, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, noted he had an easy choice.
He chose a man who, perhaps more than anyone in recent history, embodied a life of public service. From his time as a student leader at Hot Springs High School in Arkansas, to his founding of AmeriCorps that gave 500,000 Americans the ability to serve.
To his William J. Clinton Foundation and the Clinton Global Initiative, which has impacted the lives of more than 200 million people around the world.
To his incredible relief work with the Bush Clinton Katrina Fund, he is a role model for what it means to live a life of service to others.
So let us judge him by the question at the heart of his foundation. Are people better off than when he started? Was Arkansas better off after he was governor? When his education reforms transformed the system from one of the worst in the nation into one of the best? Yes, it was.
Is this country better off after his presidency? After he led us through the longest period of peacetime economic expansion in American history? Yes, it is.
Am I better off? Am I better off for his founding of AmeriCorps, which gives me and thousands of Americans like me the opportunity to serve? Yes, I am.
Now, as he comes up on stage, I want to hear from you. By the sound of your applause, answer the question in which he judges himself. Are people better off because of him? Ladies and gentlemen, the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton. President Clinton, we are so grateful that you have come here tonight and been a leader in this movement. You have been and are still a cathedral builder. Please accept this cathedral builder block as a small token of our thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I want to say to Emmanuel, Ashley, and Matt, that's one of the best introductions I ever had.